you probably noticed that Cristian wasn't here today. So Cristian, after seeing a couple of specialists down in LA, actually underwent a successful groin surgery this morning. So his athletic pubalgia, just wasn't getting any better. And, we talked about multiple scenarios with Cristian and the doctors about, doing it now, waiting till the end of the year, waiting till after the World Cup, waiting till Club World. I mean, we had a long conversation with Cristian. I think it was a tough decision for him, but I think it's the best outcome because it gets him back. It's a 4 to 6 week timeline, so it gets him back for the playoffs. And so we elected to do that surgery now. He elected to do that surgery now, and he's fine. He come out great. The surgery went great. So, we wish him a speedy recovery.
When you say like this, the conversations were between you and him as far as the discussions and the hard thing, or was it him that had to kind of work through?
Well, it's his body, so he had to work through. A human can dictate what they want to do with their body, if you know what I mean. So he had talks with me. He had talk obviously with the doctors, with the trainers, everybody, and at the end of the day, that's his call.
And then LA because he's family down there, or why?
Nope.
LA
That was where the one specialist was that's doing a lot of it. He's worked with a lot of top athletes, so that was the reason for us taking him on the trip. Could he have played? Yes, he would have played. We made the decision he couldn't play. Then he had the appointment with the specialist, and that's how it all came about.
Because that process too, he's one of those that has just been a staple, in the lineup and just ready to go, even after I think one of those road trip or the international breaks. I mean, he played like the next game, so
we will miss him.
Yeah, so with that though, like looking at it, was the World Cup? Do you know if the World Cup was a big part of that? Still wanting to make that team, and
of course he wants to make that team. Of course. All the players. Jordan wants to make the team. Javi wants to make Ecuador. They all want to make that team. I think this gives him a good shot at making that team. If he can come back and play games for us at the end of the season and into the playoffs, that'll get him ready, to be at his best for any sort of selection that Coach Berhalter would want to make.
You've obviously played games without him before, but is the way that the team was able to perform the last outing kind of a sign that how you guys will be able to go forward without him?
Yeah. I mean, look, the team is going to miss him, like I said. But I thought Danny Levitt played great again. Albert Nico picked up some of the slack. I liked the two forward set with Jordan and Raul. So there were plenty of positives in that game against LA. Just have to replicate it against Portland.
Do you want to, are you saying then that you do like the two forward lineup and you will go forward with that?
Well, again, I will see each game, how Portland lines up, how do they play, then our next opponent, Orlando. There'll be minor nuances in how we shape the team, but, the group, the starters, there's still competition in subtle places, but, I got to pick a team pretty fast.
With Kellen too, I mean, he's one of those that you've been able to rely on different places, and he played the left back role, left
wing back.
Yeah, left wing back.
Yep.
He seems good on that side, or what did you kind of think of?
Well, look, it's not really natural for a right-footed player to play on the left, but Kellen does it very well. It's a different look for the opponents, because he comes in on his preferred foot. He can find a few more passes, but Jimmy Medranda's there, and he's got to, take his chance when he comes in games or if he gets a start. So there's still a little competition there, but Kellen has been a really, really, really valuable member to this team for, last couple of years.
And then with Portland, what are going to be some keys to that match?
Well, just matching their emotion, a little bit of payback, because of the game up here. They'll have a big crowd. It's always a derby match. We have to, go down there and play like we did against LA, eliminate some of the defending mistakes, and hopefully we'll get a good result.
And Raul's good to go 90.
Raul is good to go 90.
Yeah. I mean, that's obviously one of his favorite teams to play against.
Yep.
and you guys have, it's still a weird thing where the success happens in the other opponents.
Let's hope that continues.
Yeah. So with him, and just, I guess, utilizing him, how so?
Raul?
Yeah.
Well, utilizing by getting him in front of the goal, and hopefully he scores a few. So that would be a big help. But he will be starting.